Alright, so I decided to try one more time the Magnus disciple. And see how it goes. So last time we died to the champion, the challenger. This time I hope I don't die to the challenger. We'll see. But we're going to play differently this time. So this is not going to be a full spell power build. I'm not going to use ritual. And I kind of hope it's it's going to work. Well, we're going to play mage. The idea is to cast faster, cast more, have better staves. So hopefully that's going to be at least comparable. I don't know. I need to see this. Yeah. So I need a name, and the name is going to be Miralin. Yeah, why not? My name is fine. Miralin.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin. Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin. Which guild are you a new recruit for?
No, I don't want to start
power
with
of magic shall be yours to command.
Yeah.
Approach, my child.
No, let's not start
where your new
from
life
there.
shall begin.
Let's just do a standard start.
The woods can be so peaceful this time of year. Good hunting.
As always. So, my reasoning for the build is the following. I want to play a concentration build. And I don't care about the second to second damage. I care about keeping up the spell as much as I can. So what I can do is oops. Okay, let me save here in case we die immediately. I have this checkpoint. So, Ritual gives us 25% more powerful spells, but 20% more expensive, right? Unless full magic and in combat. Right, Mage gives us 75 Magicka, strongest staves, which we're going to use, and 20% faster spell cast. So we're going to use this one. I don't know how worse or better it's going to be, it doesn't really matter. We're going to start immediately with Magnus. I don't care about the other bonuses, but the 35% magic regeneration is good, and I also like to not change the blessing unless I'm playing a character that is, you know, in game changes blessing. So differently from my previous attempt, we're going to have only 30% magic like spell power, not 55, because we're not ritual, but we have much more magicka. And hopefully this will pay off in the long run. As per perks, it's kind of always the same drill here. So we're going to go Abyssal Grasp, Arcane Grasp, and then I am thinking to do something different from last time. So usually what I do is I go straight into Alteration to get survivability. I want to try to be a bit more alchemy heavy with this one. Hopefully it's not too much of a slog. I mean, it is definitely going to be too much of a slog, but I want to try and see if I can make some destruction potions, alchemy, like, and magicka potions, and essentially make the early game easier to play by using more and more consumables. It's pretty easy to get to a city and craft. So I'm going to do this, spend 1 perk in alchemy, and what else? Yeah, so alteration is going to take some time to get online, sadly. I don't even know if I want to take Mage Armor 1. I don't think it does anything. If we die, we die. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. Another thing that I would like to reach as quick as possible is Restorative Expertise, because I really want to have that magical regeneration. So that sounds really good. So yeah, we're going to be a naked glass cannon for a while. Not sure how this will work, but honestly it's not like we haven't died because we didn't have our Mage Armor up, so let's also be real there. We do have our ward because we are the better race. So about potions, I want to do magic potions, gradually restore magicka potions, gradually restore stamina potions, resist projectile potions, and then we should be good. So essentially we compensate for the lack of mage armor with potions, and yes, this will take a lot of time to get online, but I don't care. We actually found a good weapon, which I likely won't use, but hey, we found it. So we need to reach 25 magicka destruction to get long range spells that kills the guy there. But I'm going to do some mud crabs. I don't have. Again, I wish I could avoid the mud crabs, but let's be honest, if you start mage, especially if you don't have armor, it's not like you have a choice. Yeah, you can risk it against bandits, but whatever. Yeah, I don't want to restart the character 10 times, and we're already very risky right now. So, mountain flowers and blue flowers for healing potions. Pine trust tag is for fortify lock picking. We're going to try to make lock picking potions to compensate for the lack of lock picking. So this is going to be an interesting attempt to use alchemy for everything. There we go. And the idea is that the 25% more spell power from ritual is great, but it's not as good as keeping up the spells as much as we want. So this is just an experiment in a way. Dammer is of course the place of choice, not much for the spell power, but really because it's more defensively, it's just better. Defensively it's just superior to the Altmer, and also because honestly I can't play Altmer. So blue butterfly wings, we don't need it. Blue power is healing, healing, lock picking. Well, we have this. Okay, purple. Recuperation. Sorry. Lingering death, and all right. So, and that's it. That's the gist of the build. It is slightly different from last time. I hope it's going to be better. There is a chance it's going to be worse, but then again, there's always a chance it's going to be worse. Nordic Barnacle is Greater Restore Health, yeah, but it's the bad Greater Restore Health. So, the Nordic Barnacle has a high magnitude Greater Restore Health, but it's only 1200 seconds, which you don't want. So yeah. Let me take this just to check what they do. Fortify Restoration, rest is useless. Healing is fine. River Betty is Fortify Alteration, we don't need it. Recuperation, okay, fine. I'm also going to make poisons, but I don't have a ranged weapon right now, so I need to get one. A crossbow probably. Poisons are really strong. We don't need to use magic all the time. We should be able to use reliably the first shot with a crossbow, poison the enemy, and essentially kill them through the poison, or at least bring them to very low health. Apart from that, the other parameters of this build, I'm not going to get to be vampire, because it will make this much easier, but I don't want all my mages to go vampire. We did one, it was cool. Clearly it's meta, but I don't want to do it for every build they do. So, no vampirism, at least at the beginning. It could be that later on I do vampirism, but I don't want to do the early game always as a vampire. I don't think it's a good choice. I mean, it is the right choice, don't make me wrong. But it is definitely, like, if you, at this point, right now, if you play Tribute of Ticks, the right thing to do is to go vampire. Unless you are specifically prohibited to go vampire, you should go vampire. Like, we are Magnus. If I go vampire, I get half of the benefits, and it's still better than not being vampire, which is insane, but it's true. Vampire stage 4 is probably one of the strongest mode you can be into. But we already done one build, so I'm not going to do it again. Yeah, vampire, you're right, yeah, absolutely. And it's not only that, it's once you know how to acquire it, like we did last time, right? Once you know how to acquire it, is essentially a free boon. And I don't want fun to nerf it, okay? It's fine that people can go vampire level 1, it's okay. But still, like, the problem is not that you can go vampire level 1, the problem is vampirism in general, right? Vampirism is very powerful. But yeah, it's easy mode, so... And I want to see the mage going up in a permadeath without... Because you have to know that I've done only one mage in permadeath that reached Mirac so far. I played a ton of heavy armor. No light armor reached... well, actually no. 2 archers reached Mirac in light armor. That sounded cool in my head. But mages, I had only problems with mages. And the time I reached Ancano, I never reached Mira, but the time I reached Ancano was a vampire. Because Vampirism gives you a boost at the beginning, early on the game. It makes the whole game so much simpler. And why that's cool, once you know about it, it feels like an exploit. So yeah, no vampirism, but that means we're going to suffer early on a lot. Vampirism, among the many things that it buys to you, it buys the fact that you are resistant to arrows. Which I cannot stress enough how is important as a mage, because it's the main way they will kill you. Like, you can get killed in melee, you definitely can get killed in melee, we got that, but that's your mistake. Being hit by an arrow is often random. You can try to reduce the possibility they hit you, but the reality is that if you are unlucky and you don't have a cover, then it's a coin toss whether an arrow hits you or not. And if you are in robes and no armor, you basically died. We had one of the Magnus build that we lost it because we received a random arrow from actually through the ice. So yeah, Vampirism is definitely easy mode, not only because of the benefits it gives you, like offensively, but also because defensively it covers at least one of the bigger weakness of a mage. Again, nothing wrong with that, it doesn't need to be nerfed, it's fine that the vampire is like that. My only complaint is that there should be some kind of, again, you should have bounty hunters or things that make the playthrough as a vampire harder than what it is right now. Because right now, if you haven't started the Dawn Guard, you go vampire, you basically, it's a free boon. There is nothing really bad about that. And also, as you can tell, we're not ritual, meaning that while we're not in combat, we're not regenerating faster magicka. Which definitely sucks compared to ritual. That's one of the main reasons why I take ritual, is that I kill an enemy, get back my health, kill another enemy, get back my magicka, get my magicka. And we don't have that right now, so it takes time to regenerate magicka, which sucks. We want to collect as many objects that gives us magicka regen as possible. Honestly, we care more about those than the one that gives us more magic at this point. But it's fine. The other side of the medal is that having more magicka means more regeneration, like the slow one in combat. So if we don't kill the enemy, then we regenerate more than a ritual build. Alright. So, shame. Sometimes this satchel can have some really good ingredients. Have you checked the mod stat fixes? Maybe check mark on start kill level, the fix thing. I did. We so it's installed in Lalaland, and we did try to click the various options and see if it was working, and nothing really fixed that. But I like this mod a lot. Like, this is definitely something you should use. It's just that it doesn't look like it's fixing the problem. Like, there is something in Lalaland that is overriding the way the magic works, which is a problem because I don't know what other changes it's doing. But it's definitely overriding probably the spell noise or something like that. And by the way, if you run that mod, there is a companion mod if you play Sneak that makes the spells not emit light, because right now they emit light. I don't know if it's feasible, but they emit light spells, right? So there is a companion thing that you run through synthesis that when you're sneaking, your spells don't cast light. And you should use that too. And I was supposed to install that eventually if I was playing a Arcane Assassin. Which, by the way, you have to try it once. Like if you get a new Arcane's commandment, I could install it separately just to do a walkthrough of an Arcane Assassin because it's such a fun build to run. I kind of miss that build. I'm still surprised that Skyrim never had the concept of a stealth mage. Like, they had some ideas and some are implemented. Like the ability to have spells to be silent, but there is no like sneak attack with... I don't know, that feels wrong. I've had 2 Arcane Assassin. Like, the problem with Arcane Assassin is that it's very hard to deal with Ancano. But in...
Tough now, are you?
What? In one of my run, I reached a point with Arcane Assassin where I was one-shotting dragons and it felt so good. Like, it was so good. It wasn't even like cheating. You know, it wasn't too easy. There was you need to play well, you need to be stealth, you need to know when to hit the enemy. Like, using Arcane Discharge means that you remain without magic, so you have, that's a problem in itself. But when everything clicked and you were playing well, it was so good. It's such a good way to play. Because essentially it's an all or nothing, right? It's a min-max build where the goal is to do as much damage as possible while not being it's literally stealth build, but like range and using magic. It's really good. 10 out of 10. I wish I could play that. But this build that I'm doing right now, it's still one of my favorites. I cannot get it up because I'm bad, but a build that is fully focused on channel spells. God, I wish I had the one now. It's still very, very good. It's just that the Arcane Assassin is more like, I like stealth builds more. Like, I need to, you have no idea. Every time I start a new character, there's a part of my brain that goes, play stealth character. And then I'm like, nah, let's not play again a stealth character. Because I think I can bring any stealth character to Mirak easily. I know every trick of the stealth builds. I like that playstyle a lot. And Pure Illusionist. So the 3BF guys, what they've done is they add this new spell called Mental Burden. So you don't need to use Destruction early on to play a stealth character, and you don't need the Ninja Effigy to play a stealth character, because you can, if you're undetected, you can do damage through illusion, and illusion has a way to dampen the noise of the spells, right? The Rune of Dampening and later Veil of Silence, right? So you can literally be a full illusionist stealth character, which is so good. Like, I cannot stress this enough. It's a really, really fun way to play the build. Like, because if you need to wait for the Ninja Effigy, that takes a lot of time. Oh, come on. I was trying to not fight bandits game. And you give me a sword guy. Get fucked. So when they added this Mental Burden spell, I played like 3 times the Arcane Assassin. I kind of got obsessed with what is the right path to play it, what should I do first. Like, it basically opened a new way to play the game. Just one spell. Just one spell. That tells you everything you need to know about how important is spell design in Skyrim.
Gonna rip you open.
Of all the freaking... Oh, leave me alone, Breton. Leave me alone.
Kill you.
Leave me alone. And there is an additional reason to play the Arcane Assassin. You can not...
This is the end.
Yeah, exactly. And that was the case also for me. But because they added this new spell, you can basically invest. So, and essentially this opens to a new playstyle where you don't need to use the... you don't need to even use the... how's it called? The Shadow Stone. Right, you can just play with illusion, ritual, which means you need to be careful not doing mistakes. Okay, but it was pretty good. Like, it was really good. So you go destruction later because the destruction has the key spell to kill big enemies, which is Arcane Discharge, right? The more magical you have, the more damage you do, which is then multiplied by the sneak modifier, right? So that's a really fun spell that you should use against all the big enemies. But for everything else, you go illusion. You use this mental burden, and then later you do you can do miasma and mental burden together. Like miasma for all the small enemies, and then mental burden to eliminate the ones that survive. Oh, shoot. And it's it's good. It's really good. But I need to investigate a little bit more why Lalaland, even the ninja effigy doesn't work with Lalaland. Like, I need to find why. Lala is probably very busy, so I need to check myself. The thing is, I'm not an expert in mod things. I have no idea where to check. I tried to search on the like the spell mods in Lalaland, but I haven't found anything weird. So I don't know. Does the spell out of curiosity, does the trick that DB Mitch does work? Yes, it does. Anyway. Actually, I wanted to show the viewers that particular build because I thought I was one of the first playing it. So felt like, you know, going to show a novelty build and nobody has done it. But then it didn't work. I was so pissed off because the setup for that build takes time. You need to reach 30 in illusion. And until you reach 30 in illusion, you can barely fight animals. Because you're very weak, you don't have any, remember, you don't have any perk in destruction or alteration. You cannot do magic damage to enemies, right? So what you do is you play with a crossbow, you play with poisons, you find way around on how to do damage, right? Because you want to min-max and get 30 illusion as quick as possible. So there are strategies to do that. And so last time I did that, it took quite some time. It took me a couple of hours to reach level 13 illusion. And then it was like, finally, and now we show everybody how good this build is. And it wasn't working. so I was very pissed off by that. By the fact that my play style, the reason why I played the last 2 hours, that particular build, was not working. I guess it happens. What are you using? Mace? Mace. She's a Nord. I should be able to kill her.
Someone's gonna get hurt. I'll try and make this quick.
She's not, she's a Breton. Sorry, out of curiosity. Yeah, because thanks game. Keep putting Bretons in the game. That I'm sure great warriors, Bretons, are famous for being maze-based warriors. We ran away, we ran away.
This is the end for you.
Ah!
I can take you. Yeah! You won't live to see tomorrow.
No, I didn't even know there was a beta of Arcane's Commando. I may try it. I may try it just to see if it works there. Because if it works there, then we play that one. We try that one for sure. I have no horse in the race. I don't really care. Like, I prefer Lalaland because I think it's cleaner. But you know, if you cannot play my playstyle, then you know. So while not wearing attacking costs 10% less damage, jumping 30%, for damage 25, light armor contributes less to the room. Unique materials are play. Okay. Do we need agility right away? Maybe not. Maybe not. We need so many perks. We need so many perks. Is it stable? I see. No, I haven't tried it. But, is it stable? The I see beta. Is it something that can be played properly? I may install it maybe later. Why not? We could give it a try. I can try it offline and then okay, good. Then I'll try it. I can try it offline and then if it works, I do a playthrough. I just don't want to bore everybody with a build until I know it works. Because the start of that build can be pretty boring. I mean, depends on you. Like it's a min-max build that has very low weak tools. Well, I guess not the beta, right? The beta, I assume it's on the new one.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? Ain't every day. That explains. We need to get work. When you get to White Bruh.
Dragons, is it? Please, mother.
It was a dragon!
No, I meant the build. So the early game of the Arcane Assassin, the one that I want to play, because again I'm in maxing, can be a bit boring. I need to be careful with the encounters, how they deal with them. I cannot use magic to do damage, so it's like crossbow and a lot of stamina management. So it's a definitely a different experience. The thing is, I don't want to subject you to that experience until I know that I can play then the full playthrough. That's what I meant. But no, I see it's definitely not boring. Far from boring, yeah.
Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Come on.
There we go,
got
14%
warm
less.
drinks and warm beds.
Yeah, this is good. Alright, 45 magica, how much? 28?
You promised me you'd sweep the entranceway.
Yep,
And you'll take care of it?
don't I always?
I don't suppose
I don't have that much time though, like if... No, what we could do is we could try speed tweaks. Graphically not great, but we can play the speed tweaks, and that one has the latest, right? So we may be able to play through that. I still don't understand why we don't have the dogs, the wolves here. This is such a strange change. Yeah, shields are amazing. Shields are amazing. I like 100%. Actually, after seeing the shield bash in action against the Brickfall Barrow, because yesterday I don't know if you've seen what happened with the Brickfall Barrow. So I prepared the poisons. Oh, sorry, 1 second. What spells do I want? I prepared the poisons to do Blickful Barrow, and then I've done the full Blickful Barrow with just a shield bash. I used like once the poisons, and that's it. Everything else was done through, all the damage was done to the shield bash. So shield bash gives you the best protection. Sorry, shield gives you the best protection and one of the best damage in the game. The only issue is that you need a lot of stamina. Okay, let's go and get the recharging vest. But yeah, absolutely, the shields are really good. As long as you have them up while you're getting hit, it's... Yeah. I think evasion should get some more buffs, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And you get... So you have one more enchanting slot. And you have the reduction from parrying. And like the reduction is 45% even without perks. Which I will never understand why they decide to give it already such a high resistance even without perks. That's one of the aspects of Tribute of Tricks that I don't understand. Like, take a bow. A bow you cannot use it unless you have perks. It's just completely unusable without perks, right? You need a ton of stamina to keep up the bow if you don't have perks. The shield, the base shield without any perk gives you 45% damage reduction. You just keep it up and it does it. And it's like, this shouldn't be the case. But the thing I was saying is that now not only they are really good defensively, but they're also very good offensively for some reason. Because the shield bash does pure elemental damage. So it's better than most damage you can get. You can do even magic damage out of it, so you can even do, you know, damage is resisted only through magic resistance. It's crazy. Oh, Bob, are you really going to reach me? But also, it doesn't cost you anything. Like, the shields get very effective if you invest 3 perks. Yeah, exactly, but it shouldn't be the case, right? So, I meant the fact that you can use only the shield. Like, that's, come on, that doesn't sound right. Am I the only one thinking that doesn't sound right? Like, there shouldn't be a skill that does everything, right? Not only yesterday we've done the full Blick for Barrow with the shield, but actually I can make a build that would only use shields. Like, essentially use them only for damage. You get one free. Like, you don't need to invest in any other perk for damaging, right? You can use only the shields for damage. Then you collect a couple of shields. The alteration is yes, alteration is another one that is broken. Absolutely. But I'm not sure it's worse than shield. Just to make it clear, I'm not really sure about that. Have you seen how much damage we have done with the shield to a single Drogue? Even the destruction mages have problems doing that kind of damage. And that damage was for free. Like, we just needed 3 perks in blocking, level 40, 3 perks in blocking. And when we discharge the accumulated...
You there. Get lost.
Alright, this can be where we die, guys. I don't have... I hope I don't die, but it can happen that the archer kills us here. Sadly. Again, I'm not sure alteration is better. Like, it's definitely as broken as shields, but shields give them money for the run. Like, it's kind of strong to the point where it's in, like, you can use shields to do everything, and it shouldn't be the case. I'm sorry, but it shouldn't work like that. Hey, Jeff. Yo, what a shot. Come on. Ha ha ha. Man, Abyssal spell, guys. Abyssal spell is where it is. Where is the last one? We didn't kill 3 enemies. We killed only 2. Where is the last one? Huh? But yeah, I already commented on alteration. I agree that alteration is broken. I mean, we have done a mage, alteration mage, right? And we got to Mirak, and the only reason why I lost to Mirak is because I didn't play too well. Oh, great. Yeah, that's true. I 100% agree. I'm not sure giving damage to shield bash was the right call though. And you know, a little bit of damage is fine, but it stacks. Come on, guys, it stacks. It's like elemental poison. It's an oil. It does comparatively damage to my poison build.
Somebody help! Never should have come.
Like, you can keep bashing as long as you have stamina. You keep applying a dot to the enemy. Yesterday, in the case of Droger, we kept applying a fire dot to the enemy. And that was stacking. Like, we were doing 25 damage per second just because we were bashing enemy with a shield. And the amount of damage you do is based on how strong is the shield, not how strong you are or your bash skill is. You can't tell me this is balanced. It's not balanced, come on. It's not balanced. So, if you know the game, the first thing you do is you go to and kill Yingol. Which, yeah, it's difficult, but you kill Yingol, eventually you kill him. You get a shield that has, what is it, 40, 30 resistance to fire. And then you use that to kill all the Droger in the game. Who's going to stop you? Exactly. Yes. That's my point. Alteration, you need investment in alteration. You need, you need at least 7 perks to get it, you know, to the broken stage. And then if you invest all the, what is it, 13 perks, 10 perks, I don't remember how many they are, but then it is busted. And it should be fixed, by the way. Alteration should be fixed. The fact that they added the sand spells was a mistake. A big, huge mistake. I kill dragons with a shield bash. I kill because every time they attack you, they charge your shield. You don't take that much damage because you're protected by the shield. And then you do a power attack to them and you remove 1/10 of their health just by essentially giving them the attack they have done to you. Like, it's so broken. What do I want? Let's go alteration. Yeah, I'll try to do Ember Shard mine. Like I want to level up quick enough. Like the dragons are the best example for shield bash. I strongly suggest to try dragons. Exactly. Gigalag build shield only. Yeah, I want to do that actually. Ask if anybody wanted me to do it. We should do a Gigala build. You want? I can stop this playthrough now and we do Gigala build with shields, and I show you how completely busted that is. But also for the investment you need, like that's the thing. Like again, alteration, you need to invest. You don't need to invest too much, so it gets busted too quickly comparatively. But you need to invest. Bash, you need to invest like 2-3 perks, like 3 perks, because the one that is busted is that this guy is strong. This guy is strong. This guy is too quick. I don't like this. But I can do a Gigalag build, and actually the plan for the Gigalag build was a Argonian Okay. Challenge accepted. Let's do this. Let me show you what it means to play the build. Let me just get some to drink, and then one second, let me restart the game, and then I get something to drink, and then we do Gigalag build, Argonian, Lord, Heavy Armor, Shield, Alchemy, Enchanting, and Smithing. Just take some movement speed if you can, playing with 70 ms. Good point. But it's only 10 movement speed, right, Gigalag? It shouldn't be too much of a problem. No, the issue with Gigalag build is that I'm used to steal stuff, so... I'll be back, guys. While the game starts, I'll grab something to drink. Well, people wanted me to play an Argonian. This is the Argonian. This is the Argonian build. The Super Chad. Nah. How do I call him?
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
You need them if you Ah, the chat of Gigalag. I mean, I'm a tank. It is going to be a tank. And anyway, like, if we play Lord because it makes it easier to use the armor, right?
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
No.
The woods can be so peaceful.
Okay, so. What? Actually, let's do first Gigalag. I just want to be sure. So speedy 100. If I take Gigalag, yeah, 90. It's only 10%. It's fine. But the big one is this one. 50% hostile magic. We have weakness to fire, but the 50% hostile magic helps with our frost. We get regeneration and we use better like heavy armor. So that's the trick. So, and now for the build we need let's do, we need to reach this one as quick as possible, so let's do improve blocking for now, and that's it. The other ones we think about them later. So this is one of the few cases where I think Dargonian shines. Dargonian really shines when you get damage very little because it regenerates as a natural regeneration. And now we're going to go into regeneration a lot, moving up with the game. So the Gigalag build is fantastic. The regeneration Gigalag build is fantastic. And there we go. Yo, I don't know what polish does. I hope it's not too bad. No, but it shouldn't. Polished is probably 75, 63, 75, 63. Yeah, exactly. Streamer loot. Yeah, exactly. Yes, do you have anything to say about it? I deserve it. So we're already 86 movement speed in light armor, in robes. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Oh, polished is armor ignored, like the best trait, basically. Good. Very good. So, heavy armor blocking, and then the rest we put it in alchemy, enchanting, and smithing. Because if you're going to be a toxic build, we're going to be a toxic build until the worst way possible. The only thing I don't know if how easy is to do the... We can try. I mean, it's a mean build. I can try to do the bandits level 1. It should be possible. I never played a robe build with 89 movement speed, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Please give me an enchanted anything. So the goal is to kill Yingol. That is the breakthrough. If you can kill Yingol, then we are set for the game. And that's why I'm going to invest into alchemy. Because we're going to use poisons to kill Yingol, and those poisons... oh, let's go up block immediately. Specifically, we're going to use burn arcane oil or etiolating oil. Actually, without any perk. Okay, it doesn't do that much damage without any perk. One of the best parts of playing a bestial race is that you can just eat animals, raw animal stuff to get back the stamina. Hello. Yeah, come on guys, you know where I am. Come here. So we need butterflies, we need to kill doggos. So we need butterflies, we need to kill doggos. What else? We need nightshade. Yeah, good. I have a plan. Oh yeah, that's another good... Yeah, I can see. That's another good approach. You go infusion early on because you know that you're going to use... Yeah, I can see that working too. The only reason why I don't go infusion is that Gigala gives you like a slower, 10% slower attacks, right? So that goes against the way I usually use infusion, but I definitely will work. You just need 10 in enchanting, right? Yeah. That's a good approach. I like that. That's probably easier than what I'm doing. There we go. Let's get back our stamina and then kill the next one. Near route. Okay, let's take the bees and then, but then I need to go back and search for. Um, I need butterflies. That's super important. Otherwise, the build will take forever if I don't. Like essentially, Yingol gives you two important pieces of armor, like the Yingol helmet, which helps with the weakness of Draconian, and the but more importantly the shield with fire protection. And hello. Okay, maybe a bit too much stream luck. What's going on? Who killed the? Yeah, okay. Maybe I was a bit too lucky this time. It's always like this. I don't know why now the game has decided to give me all this stuff, but yeah. So we don't need to kill Yingol after all. Well. Okay, what killed you though? What Daedra killed you? And the hunter. Yeah, okay, but let's not be stupid. Why didn't take the bestest too? Why didn't take the best? Why I'm dumb? Why? Like, how many years I need to play the video game before I take the right things? No, that's the skeleton. That's not who killed you, clearly. What the fuck is going on? Is that a special skeleton? Huh? That's it? The skeletons killed the vigilant. Like, it was a... Okay. Alright. Yeah, let's go around and kill more enemies. I'm sick. Is it really just skeletons? By the way, guys, we have 45. I don't know if you notice how much magic resist we have, but we 45 magic resist from the get-go. So it was the skeletons. Those were different skeletons. They were just a bit stronger. There is another one, so okay. Yeah, exactly. I hear another one. Am I going insane? There is another one. Three skeletons. So that was why they killed, how they managed to kill everybody. Too many skeletons. Alright, we need, again, I need butterflies. No, let's not be dumb. The Jigalag build. Let's be careful to not lose the blessing of Jigalag. No, let's go toward the White Run, not Markar. There is no reason to go in that direction. Let's go toward the White Run and we can kill some more mud crabs. We can, yeah, we can go around the lake here. 46 magic resist. But that's okay. That's fine. We chug one potion. We are ready to fight Ancano. So we need 20 in blocking. That's the main thing. And we need 2 more perks in blocking. So I'm going to hold on heavy armor for now and just add all the perks to blocking first. And then once we have those, we invest the 3 perks in heavy armor. First of all, let's get the level 20 perk in blocking. I'd say we take that, we start using it against some bandits. We need to get the Namira ring, of course, which actually shouldn't be too hard. We have 45 magic resist and 90 poison resist. I don't think getting the Namira ring is going to be... Oh, we can we get... No, we cannot use Namira, right? Because Jigalag doesn't allow us. Never mind, my bad. Jigalag doesn't allow to use any artifact from the other princes. So, no Namira ring. Because he's lame as fudge. He didn't do any damage. How much damage resistance you have? Yes. My belief is that this is the most toxic build you can make, because it's very difficult for the AI to kill it when you get it at high level. It's so hard to kill this build. Once you get enough perks and you start charging with the shield up, it's like most enemies just don't have the damage over time to kill you. Actually, are there? Can you farm? Can you create scrolls of healing aura? I never checked that. Because that could be another addition to the build. Like even more regeneration. So the goal is to reach Black Reach as quick as possible. Because we want the Grey Maze, right? Yeah, so blocking and heavy armor should give us access to Black Reach. We have already poison resist. Essentially, the thing that is preventing us from doing Black Reach is going to be the frost resist. So we need the Yingle helmet. We need alchemy. I need to pick an heavy armor. Probably the ceremonial dwemer armor. Yeah, likely. Okay, I need to kill the doggos. No. Yeah, I need to... There are many dungeons, is kinda easy. Yeah, but again, there is only one real dwemer dungeon, right? Yeah, the only one that is really feasible is... Avanchenzal. Like every other dwemer dungeon have Former in them, and the Former are a problem because of frost damage. Former and Former Droger are a problem for this build right now. We need to get some, like maybe once we have the Yingle helmet and some potions, maybe yes. But like, I died way too many times to the to frost damage, so I mean, but yes, we can get there. Like I think the key is kill Yingle. The main thing we need to do is kill Yingle. Yeah, Nightingale in. Yeah, you're right. I can go there. Yeah. Speaking of, we will take the. We will take some lock picking so we can open some of the chests, and also because we need carry weight. So the build is limited by carry weight. It's the main limiting factor of this build. We need to get some carry weight, because what you want to do with this build, with the shield build, is you want to have heavy shields with all the various enchantments. The main one you want are magic and fire. Shock, of course, is good for enchanted spheres. Yeah, we're going for the Ethereum armor, in case somebody's wondering. Like, the end game armor is going to be Ethereum armor, of course. Enchanted spheres are easy with this build. As soon as I get a few perks and the shield with shock damage, then we can kill them. Like, it's really about, like, we should be able to out damage them pretty easily. And late game, yes, late game we go, what we have done with Namira, we go with a shield with 2 enchantments. Yeah, we could actually min-max this and go with a full set of ebony armor enchanted by us, with the idea to maximize like regeneration and armor rating and resistances, then it's an option, because you can create pretty strong self-enchanted armor, right? You will never find the same type of resistances to element and what you can enchant. So we could go there. There is a lot we can do with this build, because we don't need that many perks, right? So you can just. Speaking of, we don't need. We do need lock picking because we need the carry weight. And I wish I could avoid taking lock picking because we can farm scroll. We can make scrolls to open chests, right? So we don't need lock picking. We can also spend money on master keys at the beginning because again we don't need the lock picking. Because we don't need potions, so we can spend money on random stuff like keys and things like that.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What?
Ain't every day. That explains. We need to get word to Yar.
Dragons now, is it?
Yeah, I think we can avoid lock picking. I just need to micromanage the carry weight. So we need to do some quest lines, like the companion quest line. We need to get some like the bags of major holding, and then we use them to carry the shields. Essentially, that one we want to do the Maroon Dagon quest without actually helping Maroon, but we need to get the key to get inside the shrine. And that's going to suck because the 2 Dremor are not easy with this build. Then again, the Dremor lost that frost shield to the face. Like last time we did that against the Slighted was like paralyzed by the frost damage. It's kind of fun to watch the Slighted having issues. No, somebody. Yeah, we need stamina. But again, Vestus 2 should help with that. No, I think we only grow health. Stamina, like we can find other sources. It's very easy to get enchanted gear with stamina. So I think we're going to only raise health and only get physical resistance. We haven't found that many butterflies. That's a problem. Actually, at this point I have a bit more. Well, 5 is not too bad. But I need to keep an eye for more. Yeah, what we could do is we want to really be an annoying prick is we could go with exoskeleton. We don't move, we don't move anymore. But we would be indestructible. No, no, come back, come back. Yeah, woof, woof, come back. Really, we don't have the... No, we do. Ooh, still gauntlets. Ooh. Now let's kill a bit more mud crabs. Isgramon's shield also has two enchants. One of the two is you cannot do it yourself, right? You have like it has resist magic 20 and 45 health, I think. Yeah, I don't even care about avoiding the mud crab. We are this much of a chad. Alright, so what we do is we go... do we want to go 30 shield or... See, this is the problem I have with Chicalag. Normally, I would go heavy armor as soon as I can. Because, you know, range resistance and all this stuff. But with Gigalag and the resistance it has, maybe it makes sense to go 30 shield first. Oh no. Okay, the very big one does some real damage. Alright. Okay, we have the shield bash online. Yeah, let's go heavy armor. I want to get the resistance to water because then we can kill as many bandits as we want. Once we have that. Another really cool build with Gigalag is the tower build. Actually, maybe I should have picked tower. We would have been slower, but from when we were still, we would have been immortal. Next time. Lord is still pretty good though. Especially for a Gigalag build. Oh yeah, but the goal is not to get a bit tanky. The goal is to be immortal. It's different. Like the goal is to tank everything in a way that you cannot do with the other builds. So the evasion is the right choice if you want to have fun. Heavy armor is the right choice if you want to just break the game, which is what we're going to do here. Once we have not the exoskeleton, the Ethereum armor. Can we kill that guy? He's coming for us. I'm not sure I can kill this guy. So once we have the Ethereum armor, and all the blocking and some blocking perks, we will get to the point where the amount we regenerate is much higher than what even a dragon can do as damage. Kind of. It's not really true like that, but it is if you play it well. The thing is, it's not necessarily fun, because breaking the game is not necessarily fun, right? But it is something to see.
You'll pay for that! Victory or Sovngarde!
Yeah, both are very strong, I agree. And again, just to reiterate, light armor is probably the right way to play this. Not heavy armor. Heavy armor is too much, too slow, and etc. So you do light armor, and then what you do is end game you want to go mage armor 5 and maybe even bound armor. So you don't get, you don't have a very high armor rating. What you have is a very high damage reduction, even in light armor, right? So you get all the agility of the light armor, but you have giga lag reduction, mage armor reduction, and bound armor reduction. You need, of course, a lot of scrolls. It's not easy to do, but it should be. Actually, you cannot take perks at all in conjuration, so that works only with mage armor 5, not with bound armor. My bad. But you still go with mage armor 5, right? So you stay light armor, mage armor 5, and you get you don't care about how much armor rating you have at that point, because that's the thing about giga lag. You use it to get the one very difficult thing to get, which is damage reduction, and you focus only on that. You don't care about all the other stats. And yeah, you get armor reduction with higher, stronger armor, but whoa, it's not worth the advantage of heavy evasion, in my opinion, with this build.
Pray to Stendar.
I don't know if you can. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, can't you?
That your best, huh?
Can you get only up to mage armor 4? I thought it was master. Oh, we can. Shit. Huh. Damn it. I could be wrong. Give me a second and we have a look together. Yeah. Yes, you can. You can. So you can get what is 20? So what you do is you perk into enchanting. We're going to do this, by the way. Like if I want to really break the game against, for instance, Mirac. Mirac no, but against other enemies. You make Mage Armor 5 using Master Scrolls. So you need the Grand Souls. But the thing is, Grand Souls are not difficult to get in the end game. Like they are difficult to get when you started. What?
Go ahead. Try and fight back. You'll regret it. What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do?
So yeah, you go Mage Armor 5 and like you get to the point where you have so much damage reduction. If I remember correctly, like I've done it a long time ago, so I may be exaggerating it because I remember what I remember, but I remember that you get to the point where it's so busted that you barely feel the damage from even heavy hitters like dragons. And then it's a matter of balancing the rest of the build. But anyway, going already smithing, enchanting, and alchemy. Just the fact you use the 3 crafting skills, just that makes you really strong, right? I don't know. I like to do build crafting theory with Gigalag because I think it's very easy to get it to the point where it breaks the game. And when you think about Gigalag, you start with a essentially very powerful enchant that you cannot get anywhere else. It's a bit like Namira, except you can use any equipment, but you cannot use all the skills. Yeah, fair enough. But Gigalag, when it was introduced, it was weird already. Like from the get-go, you could tell something was off. So in my test with Ethereum Armor, I was able to tank dragons essentially without raising the shield, and the regeneration was enough to get me almost back at maximum health. So it's not as strong as my Sunlight build, right? But it was kind of similar. I don't know. I never reached that point, but I guess so, yes. Nothing prevents you from that. Like, you cannot use the artifacts, so you cannot use Ogma. But the black books are not artifacts, so... Probably? Maybe it's a question for Discord. I forgot one chest. Oh. Yeah, whatever. But also, you don't have a choice, right? If you cannot take the benefits from a black book, then you could have finished the game. So it makes sense that you can get them. Really? And how they deal with the fact that you need to get at least one? So there is one is yes and the other no. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I see. Yeah. So when you get to the final page, just read again the book. Yeah.
Won't get away with that. You're dead. You hear me? Dead. You're gonna die for that.
What? So Necre decided to reload even if I didn't press any button because.
Wait to count out your coin.
Can split your belly like an old woman's purse.
I'm going to shut up. I can play with the crossbow too. I don't know, maybe it should be the same for Gigalag. I feel like Gigalag should not take the bonus from the black books. Because one of the bonus of the black book make you so strong as a Gigalag that it doesn't make any sense. Like when you get if you get the the one that gives you regeneration. Like that's something I always aim as a Gigalag build because it gives you, like, it makes you really, really tanky. Having having a reduction and that one boon. So that Black Book plus Sargodian plus Lord gives you 4 health regeneration per second. If you're a Gigalag build with heavy armor and the shield, that means you regenerate a ton. Like there are very few enemies that can do enough damage to really, really to bring your health down if you have that boon. So maybe you shouldn't be able. Yeah, I can see that. Maybe you shouldn't be able to get the Black Book. Yeah. I need one more perk, come on. Man, the early game as heavy armor is such a slog. Like I would prefer a more linear progression than you need these perks in order to play, otherwise it won't work. Any linear progression will be better. Right now, if you don't take the first 2 perks, first hit you get, you go to 0 stamina. And that sucks. We lost the build, we lost the one of the Azura attempt. We lost it to me using the heavy armor too soon. And we went against bandits and they shred us. Like we lost the ability to move. No more stamina meant our defenses were really low. We had 1 perk in heavy armor and it wasn't enough. The problem is this shouldn't be like that. I'm going to die in this hill, it shouldn't be like that. Shoot. She saw us. And if it hits me, it's a problem. No, I need to go away. This will kill me. This will kill me. If they reach me, I'm dead. Yeah, great. I am an idiot. Dang it. I know to get that close is dangerous and I still have done it and not did. Fuck. Did they hit the mammoth? Oh, that's great. 3 mammoths versus a bandit. I wonder who wins. It's so good. Why orc? Yeah, but at 25, oh no, in the long run that will hurt you a lot. And you want to collect as much spell buff as possible usually in tribute tweaks. Okay, let's check. Let's check what the helmet is. Maybe we got lucky this time. We haven't been lucky a single time in this place. Not once. You could do... the orc would be a really good blood mage. Holy crap, that was so stupid. Okay, now if the archer hits us, we're dead. A very good blood mage. Probably also a good wind mage. Spirit wind mage would work too. But for sure... Mage stone syrup. Yeah, 75 magic is always good. But really consider going blood or wind. You should be able to do it with a blood an hybrid school that uses multiple stats, not only magic. It should actually work. I think the orc using wind magic or sand magic or blood magic would be a perfectly valid mage. Actually, a pretty strong mage, because if you do, like, you would have more health than most mages. Sirabane is also, like, I never shown it on stream, but it's very easy to get the scaling for Sirabane. What the fuck? Why is outside? Will he attack me? So go for the stones as quickly as possible. You know, just take it as the goal of the build is to go and get the stones immediately. There are a couple of stones that are not easy because there are enemies around them. But overall, it's just a matter of going around. It's easy to complete the stones. Like, it's easy to complete the stones. in a reasonable time. Like, the ones that have enemies are this stone here, but it's easy, it's a conjurer. The stone on Riften, here it's a druid mage. This guy is dangerous, but you can get close to the stone from under. You should be able to avoid fighting him. And then the very hard stone is the Atronak, because you have thunder there. You don't want to fight thunder. So for thunder, there are ways. You can go invisible. You can have a summon and then run away. But then you need to run away. Like, you need to let thunder deal with your summon and then run as quickly as you can, because thunder is super fast. And the easy way to do it is you summon something. When thunder attacks your summon, you run to the village here, and then from there you go across the river, so thunder cannot follow you. And then every other stone is easy. I've done it a couple of times with Sirabane. It's very easy to take the bomb. Actually, Sirabane is amazing. Sirabane is fantastic. Like, Sirabane is... I haven't done it on stream yet. I don't know why. I keep finding other things to do, but Sirabane is really good because the capstone of Sirabane is one of the strongest capstone you can get. It isn't just giving you some bonuses. It's a capstone that works on any spell, even the ones that cannot be increased, like transmute muscles, and so you can use essentially makes you a much better mage than anything else, Sirabane. Like, whereas Hermeus Mora focuses only on spell power and quick cast, Sirabane gives you better shields, better buffs, better everything. It's a very good blessing. So yeah, do mage Sirabane. It will be fun. It will be a very balanced mage. You don't have to find the shrines. You need to find the the standing stones. And there are a few of them that are difficult, as I said, but most of them are pretty easy to do. It's a nice bond. It's really nice. Yeah. You should. I would watch it. That's one build I would watch. If you do it, just send me the link. I will watch it. If you have a, do you have a YouTube channel? Actually, I don't know. But if you have a YouTube channel, I will subscribe. So if you do some recording of the orc, I'm very happy to have a look. Originally I wanted to use orc for a blood mage. First of all, it fits thematically in my opinion, but also the orc has more health, so so you don't need to invest that much in health. You can invest only in magic, right? And then I decided to do Dammer because I don't know, statistically it felt like more balanced Dammer, and also the spell power. But I still think if the blood mage orc would be really strong too. I'm obsessed with blood mages. I need to find a way to make it work. Actually, a problem I have right now is following everybody who stream or play 3BF Twix. There are a lot of good people that played, and I really love the way most people play because everybody has his own way to play 3BF Twix. I noticed that I tend to be the most one of the most defensive. A lot of people are very, very offensive, and every time I watch some of them, I'm like, no, I would never do that. It's too dangerous. So it's fun to watch that, but the problem is there are too many, and the streams are often too long, so it's very difficult to follow everybody. Was that the cyber cat? No. Oof. We need to kill more wolves. We need to kill more wolves. Ow. Bad mood crab. We should go for the Gatrix armor with this build. It would be so strong on this specific build. Man, we are so close. Come on. Oh, the start as heavy armor character is always so slow. My god. I could have go with some light armor and just do some bandits. Maybe next time I would do that. I know why I decided to go with mud crabs and stay in robes. It was probably a mistake. That I realized too late. No, no, no. I meant when I killed the first bandit, I could have used this vision robe, is like light armor, and then I could fight bandits in light armor with a shield. It wouldn't be pretty, but it would be doable. I just need to avoid them as much as I can. Like, the main problem would be stamina, but unless we get some really aggressive enemy, I should be able to manage his stamina. But the thing is, I would get much more experience than what I'm doing right now. So it would have been a bit faster than this. The thing is, I tend to play, again, very defensively, and in this case it's kind of boring. There we go. We can now run, but we should be able to use heavy armor now without being too hindered by it. .75 speed, so we definitely have a speed problem. We cannot run. Yeah. So we need the last perk in, like we need the level 30 perk in blocking, and then this would work. Level 20 in, we need 2 perks, one level 20 heavy armor and one level 30 in blocking. So we should be able, with the first level 20 perk in heavy armor, we should be able to go back to 80 movement speed, and then level 30 in blocking gives us stamina back when we get hit, which is the main thing we need. Although I have to try right now. True. Yeah. The thing about mud crab is that I'm so used to kill them that it's a very reliable way to get the first 2 or 3 levels. But it's boring as fuck, especially if I'm streaming. Like, I am quite bored right now. I agree. I still remember when phone introduced it, everybody hated it. It is faster. Opening chest is faster. And if you get lucky, because it's completely random, right? If you get lucky, you can get up to 4 or 5 insights in even small chests. So it's like killing a legion of mud crabs, essentially. And slaughterfishes, which is another one that is so... drives me nuts, because slaughterfishes take forever to get to you, because their AI is shit. It's a very Bethesda AI. Whatever. Or maybe alternative would be to take heavy armor perks first. If you have range attacks, no, you can do that one. I've done it several times, and you get a ton of ingredients. Like, you just need to find a place where it cannot reach you. Which, yeah, may be difficult to do, absolutely. But you can do it.
If you provoke me,
The problem of the giant slaughterfish is if it hits you.
No, better men have tried. Let's finish this.
Yeah, we lose a lot of stamina every time she hits me. That's not good.
I love a good fight.
What is she using? A dagger? A short sword? What is she using? What is that?
Tala smite you. We are
But I don't understand. Once you have the movement, like the ability to move underwater, what exactly is the budget needed for? The way you attack underwater is the same as outside water. Like, what exactly didn't they have the time to do?
Had enough.
Okay, we're slowly getting there. Very slowly. We still can't run reliably, of course, but... There we go, the infamous 70% warrior. Yeah, Beans Roll drives me nuts too. The thing is, you need to remember that it's temporary. You eventually get to the point where you're just not slow anymore. Really, I can't open you. Dang it. What a shame. No, we need to go to... We need to go to... Solitude. I mean, don't get me wrong. What we have is already very good. Like we don't need underwater fight combat. I'm fine with what we have. Like honestly, the only thing I really care about with Skyrim is that the writing is terrible. It's the only thing that I would change of Skyrim. The rest, including the fact the cities are not realistic, I don't care. The writing drives me nuts. That one really. The writing, like, it's to the point where everybody heard Serana talk, I cringe a little bit inside. I die a little bit inside. It's too much. It's like getting to the, you know, Fallout 4 Institute for the first time. It's like, no. No, let me let me alone. Leave me alone. Nords, no, the Nords get 10% more armor rating now, which is very big, but I mean, okay, it's debatable how good it is. Because like with, you know, 1000 armor rating, you get 100 more armor rating, which is good, but it's not that good. Like compare it to the, I don't know, Khajiit, 10%, you ignore 10% of the enemy armor. But enemy have often way more armor than you, right? So that one is huge. So I don't know, that one, that 10% I'm not sure how good it is. Argonian starts with 100 armor rating. The Nord gets 100 armor rating when he gets an armor with 1000 armor. It's it's very limiting. Man, I forgot how slow to get to the point is this build. I need one more perk, another perk in blocking, and then the build finally can start shine. Yeah, that's true. Nords are really good. Nords are really good. Yeah. Absolutely. Like, I didn't want to say they're not. They are really good. I just don't think the 10% really matters. I think it should have been a bit more than that. Khajiit Steed, yeah. No. Khajiit Steed Robes. Khajiit Steed Robes Ranger. Khajiit Steed Robes Alteration Illusion Ranger. Yeah. Khajiit forever. I can remove the shield for one more movement speed. No, but guys, you have no idea. This is nothing. Like, you are seeing the worst part of the playthrough. Give it a bit more time, and we're talking about a build that will reach 1300 armor rating with 30% or even more damage reduction. Like, there are enemies that are going to keep attacking us while I'm not watching the screen, and no matter what they do, won't be able to kill us. It's
I will take a look.
this build breaks enemies. Oh, I want this so much. Ah, shame. I don't know if you ever get there, but if you get there, you have to see it.
If you've come to Solitude to join.
Like, the main problem we're going to have is stamina. Stamina is going to be the main issue of the build. So we need to, I mean, we will regenerate through the shit, but it would be nice to get a ton of stamina, because the more stamina we have, the more time we can attack with the shield. Yeah, me too.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here
No,
somewhere.
actually, I'm worried about the trespassing.
Welcome to the Winking Ski. Sure thing. I'll show you to your room.
Because trespassing with Gigalag is... Trespassing in Skyrim is very easy to do. Oh, I don't have salmon meat. Oh, come on. I come here for that one thing and I forgot about salmon meat. And... Ah, what a genius. Now I need to go down, get salmon meat, go up and cook. Wonderful. That's what I wanted to do. But even then, like, really think about this build carefully. We are immune to poison. We're going to have an insane amount of magic resist. Um, the magnitude of most spells is decreased. Like, there is a reason why this build works. You know. And the shield damage is independent on the fact that we are Giga Lag and we suck, right? Like, it will be good. Let me see if he has milk.
Welcome.
Yes,
Let me know
milk,
if
I
you want
need
anything.
buy.
Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere. Welcome to the Winking. Take a look.
I don't know, but I'm not sure I want it. Like, knowing Fawn, what he's going to do is going to create one and then say, yeah, this if you cook here, the potency of the food is 15% less strong, like it did with the portable alchemy table, portable whatever it is, and then nobody uses it because why would you do that? Why would you use a portable thing that gives you 50% debuff to what you are crafting? Just go to a CT. No sun. Okay. I prefer to not have it than having it gutted like we had with the alchemy table. Yeah, I'll show you. Okay, I can go in, but like
Might want to rethink that.
how's called? I don't remember. No, alchemy token is called portable. No, pestle. So he made mortal pestle, right? Made mortal pestle, then you get it, and it's like, oh, finally I can use the mortal pestle. Potion made this way may not be as efficient as those made by an alchemy lab, and if you check the code, it's 15%. It's 50%, and then why would you use it? Why the hell would you use that? Why? Give me a reason to create a potion that is 50% less powerful than what normally you would do. It's not like getting to a city is that difficult. I'm fine with any type of portable thing we can make, okay? Like, because it's just better to not have to go to a city and make stuff. So I'm okay with you know, create a tent and whatever, like, but I have the ability to do it anywhere. Maybe not in a dungeon, you know. Better than having something that gives you worse, like worse products. Like, the only reason to use the mortal and pestle that he created is to make invisibility potions on the run. That's what you can use them for. Everything else, you use it for a role-playing reason, but... And then most... Yeah, exactly. But, I mean... I can see the point of having weighted ingredients. Right, like I can see the point, but then there must be a way for me as a player to not waste a huge amount of time around them. I'm not using it, but I am using. I'm playing Lalaland, and Lalaland has the Raoul rebalancing that makes each ingredient a fifth of their weight or something like that. So while it's true that I don't have weightless ingredients, I do have Lalaland. Mod that makes each ingredient less problematic. So again, is it better like this? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. And also, I still am not 100% sure. Like, I'm not using weightless ingredients anymore because yes, they are OP. I agree, but I'm not sure the solution to that is. I'm not sure the solution to. I don't know. I don't feel like we are finding a solution to the problem. I feel like we are finding workarounds to the problem. And I'm not. I'm not for the workarounds. I don't know if it makes any sense, but I'm not for these workarounds. Like I think at some point we need to agree that if something is so tedious that people don't do it, or so bad that people don't use it, then it needs rebalancing. Even if it's feels broken to rebalance it, it doesn't matter. You need to find a balancing. Like if you introduce Mortal and Pestle and nobody used Mortal and Pestle, why the hell did you introduce Mortal and Pestle? Like 50% is a lot. Holy shit, it's a lot. Like a 5%, fine. 15%, unless you're really desperate, you're not going to use that. Yeah, no. I don't have any food because I wasn't. I didn't want to fight. I wanted to make. Maybe I should wake up. I don't know. Because I like to play alchemy. When I found the Mortal and Pestle that they introduced, I went from I was so happy to I hate everything and I'm going to install every single quality of life mod. I was so angry with the 50%. Irrationally angry. Yeah, if you're good at, but then again, it's like you don't need to necessarily be good at planning. You don't necessarily, like, let's say that you forgot an ingredient because you were doing other stuff, right? This is punishing you because you forgot it for an ingredient. It's not a skill issue. It's basically telling you, no, now you waste 50 more minutes of your time because you know, maybe you didn't focus enough on the game. I don't think that's a fun way to punish people. Like adding more time to your playthrough is not fun. It's not engaging. It's not like and different people have different mindsets. So it's not like people will just, okay, next time I will remember that I need to get this ingredient. And this is assuming that you know what you're going to do next. Maybe sometimes you don't know what you're going to do next, and then you realize, oh no, I need to do this dungeon, so I need a potion of resist frost. And then you need to go get ingredients and then do the quest. And yeah, maybe some people find that funny. I personally, like, I don't know. I don't see things, like I prefer fighting mud crabs. I'm that kind of person. Again, just to make it clear, I don't have a problem going and picking ingredients. It's just the introduction of tedium in the game that drives me nuts. Like, you add the Mortal and Pestle, you could say that, you know, it works, but only outside dungeons, right? And then I would be fine with that. It's fine, you know, inside the dungeon you can craft, or the potency is lower inside the dungeon because it's more risky. I don't know. That's fine, right? No, but yeah, but this is not about, like, that's the thing. Sometimes you don't know what ingredients you need, right? So what you usually do is you get, at least I do, is you get ingredients that you likely are going to need, right? And then the others, you go and get them another time, like when you just need them. Yeah, because sometimes it's fun to play like that, because sometimes you just want to fight. You don't want to waste time. Like, you don't want to micromanage. Sometimes you don't want to micromanage your game, right? Does it make sense? Like, sometimes you just want to, I need to get food going, though. This is stupid. Is there a place where I can cook? No. Exactly. Exactly, but also, what's the point of having a bear heart that weighs 2? Like, give me a reason for that to be in the game. It's just a way to make everybody annoyed with it. There is no benefit whatsoever with that. The way everybody will go with that is then either they leave it there and ignore alchemy, or you get a mod that makes it weight less, or you just, you know, or yeah, you can use it right there, but
Orgnar, are you listening?
oh my god, I need to get salmon. Sorry guys, I'm not in the mindset. Let me get salmon, get the bestias to going, and then we continue. My point, okay, my point is more general though. I have the feeling sometimes instead of trying to solve the actual issue, we try to find like workaround. And Mortal and Pestle for me, it's a workaround that doesn't work. It's like, okay, you have done the work, good for you, but nobody's going to use this. But I cannot take it though because I'm Gigalag. I cannot steal. If I steal even one thing, Gigalag gets really angry with me. Okay, let's go and get. They don't? Oh, my bad. I thought they count as stealing. Are we sure they count as stealing? Oh, you know what? I don't kill them because anyway we make the bestest when we get into the Ember Shell mine. I need to do some banding contents now. I cannot do only. I don't know. We need the level 30 perk in blocking because we risk losing all the stamina when we fight. Nah, we should be fine. But the same it would be for the cooking pot. You should be able to make a fire and cook whatever you want, right? That doesn't require a special you know, environment. Because that's the thing, you could say, you know, alchemy, you need a special table to do it, fine. What's the issue with what's the issue with so one moment, do I have a salt? No. I need salt. What's the issue with cooking? Why you can cook whenever you want? What's the problem with cooking?
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
41. No, I'm not going to give you 41 gold. I'd add, yeah, exactly. I see as it. Yeah, I'd add the backpack at the start. That's what. Yeah, you don't even need to make it worth as, you know, that amount of gold, right? You just need to give it some debuffs. Like movement speed debuffs or other debuffs, like one-handed debuff or using armor debuff, whatever it is. Like a la what you have now in New Vegas mods. You just add them to Skyrim, and then you let me pick whatever I want. Yeah, fair enough. Then I guess phone is intended to have it separately. But then I don't understand. Sorry, Jack. But why the hell we have the Mortal and Pestle in Tribute Twix? Why, if all of this is outside Tribute Twix, why that one thing is inside Tribute Twix? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. It's nice to get enough carry weight to fast travel back to town. And actually, if you play base TVFTX and you want to have carry weight and you are not a good, you don't have a good blessing, consider killing the mid guys, because they drop a necklace that gives you 35 carry weight, and then you can use that to come back to. And then if you kill them, you get this necklace, and you can use that. You know, when you have too much, you're carrying too much, you switch to that, and go back to the city with all the. Oh, I see. Okay, so the idea was to use it for coating. Okay, got it. Oh, I didn't know you could give them mead. That's nice too. Yeah, then do that. Yeah. Okay, I see. But that's very good. Like, having that necklace is amazing. I hope I don't die here. We don't have the movement speed to move away from them. So, ideally, we run away.
Nice boot here. Yes.
Oh fuck, I don't have the perk for running. I may have done a mistake. Can I do this without dying?
Tell you what, you start, I can stab you in the back. It'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead. Oh, no, I'll kill you.
I need this perk here. I didn't consider this. I need that perk. I completely. Yeah, I should be fighting bandits. Dang it.
You're dead. You hear me? Dead. I cannot best you.
Nah, whatever. Got lucky there. Oh my god, it will take forever to get that perk. Yeah, but they also attack everything. Like, I got them to attack trolls. Sadly, they die. Okay, I need to get some meat then to bring with me. Because it's kind of a good necklace if you know. Yeah, it's a good necklace.
You are here, son. What's this bridge doing? Did you hear something?
Wonderful. Alright. Oh, 2 enemies are there.
You're dead! Dead! I'll kill you!
I cannot best you!
Sure have mercy on you!
You're dead. You hear me? Dead! You're gonna die for that.
Why is not coming?
Easy, blocked.
True Nords never back down!
I don't know. The power bashing shouldn't. What?
Your kind has no place here!
What is he? Dude!
That's it? That's all you got?
Wait. Lalaland has this strange behavior with I don't know if you noticed, but sometimes the NPCs just give up or feel like they give up in the middle of a fight. Like you're fighting and they're like, nah, I'm good. Man, I cannot run here. This sucks. Yeah, they all heard me. Yeah, but for no reason, right? They're not scared. They just sometimes don't know which direction they should go. Man, we are so slow. Yeah, it happens quite a bit, yeah. It's
I love a good fight.
it's very annoying, but it's like it's unique to Lalaland. So it must be one of the
Skyrim
mods
belongs to the North.
or some setting. She forgot to parry there for some reason. Oh, it's a level 24 bandit. Yeah, this one we do it there for sure. It's the archer 24 or him? Okay, it's the archer. Yeah, fun is funny. I agree. There we go. We completed the armor. 117 armor rating. In full steel plate, right? No, not steel plate, but still armor. So we have now you have now 18 less damage from melee attacks. So right now the main problem are mages. But we have 46. What? What? How did he? Is that glass? Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. One sec, sir. One sec. Is he using glass armor? Glass arrows? Okay, I never had this in Ember Shard's mine. Sir? Okay, Necre, you're supposed to do one job. One job? Do it, please. Ah, but it doesn't have any more arrows. Let me see how much damage it does. It doesn't have any more armor. Yeah. It was just the first one. He probably had the glass... He probably had the glass arrow or a few glass arrows. They went through the armor. Man, I need that perk. I need to get the one perk in heavy armor. Oh, finally. Oh. When the long increased cost introduced to your remote sprint is stamina cost penalty. Okay, there we go. Combat training. Then the next perk we need is this one. Because it affects also spells and gives us back stamina. It also makes it so the enemies that hit the shield will get the buffs. And then we go for the level 40 perk and then we are good. I still need to go and do Gatrick. Oh, only 73. Shoot, I thought I would get much more than that. We need to go to Windell. We need to do the heavy armor quest because we do move too slowly now. It's not only annoying, it's also a bit dangerous to be 73. Yeah, exactly. 73. It's I never realized that you are 83 movement speed with iron armor. We need no, you Gatwick. We need to do Ingol. So that's the goal. We should have enough. I need a bit more wolf hearts, but we should have enough then too. You got exactly got 2 movement speed, which I don't understand. I thought I'm using a very heavy armor, so the 10% should be more than 2, but apparently not. I was wrong. Yeah, okay, guys, we're playing Gigalag. You know what's the drill? Come on, it's a Gigalag beat. The point is not the speed, okay? The point is not the speed. The point is the journey. Whatever. I don't know. I need to find some motivational quotes about going slow and turtles winning against rapids and things like that. Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, good point.
Stupid lizard. That the best you can do?
Did he call me stupid lizard? Because Nords are so famous for being smart, man. Like that. If there is one race that I think when I think about smart is the Nord. Not dumb at all.
Son of a... You won't leave here alive!
Wait, what's that? What's that? What's that? You have movement speed potions? No. Why it's not 3 with ticks? Why we don't have it in 3? Why? That Morans would be disgusted with the Nord. Yeah. What's with Fawn and his problem movement speed? Come on. Okay, so we take one more perk in... Actually, no, we should probably get... Let me check. Let me check what kind of poisons we can make without perks. But if I had to guess, not great poisons.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Yeah, it's a waste. And also we don't have the carry weight to get Ingol. But we still need him. We still need Ingol stuff. So let me think about this. Yeah, Argonian and Khajiit. Well, actually, I disagree. I think Morrowind did that wrong. Like, I think there should be helmets and boots specific to Khajiit and Argonian. So, like, you cannot wear the normal Nord steel armor, but you have a special steel Argonian or Khajiit armor. That would have been cool. I know it's more work, so I know why it's not done, but that would have made the bestial races more interesting, because in Morrowind you just can't wear stuff, and that's not. I'm pretty sure that Argonian and Khajiit have their own armor, right? It's just they just didn't have the time to implement it for Khajiit and Argonian. Yeah, I agree. I miss, especially I really miss, especially the Khajiit. Argonian, I care. I'm fine with this, but Khajiit, yeah. There are in modern more. Yeah, that's true. There are in modern, but that should have been the direction to go toward to. Like having what the fuck? What? Having customized stuff for Khajiit and Argonian, and then you would have built diversity where certain equipment work only for certain races. You don't even need to have special models, you just need a flag saying, no, this works only for this specific, race. I miss my Argonian spear medium armor build. And I'm not saying it because none of that is anymore in Skyrim. It was one of the best builds in Morrowind. Very high athletic, very high acrobatic, just killing everything by keeping distance and hitting them until they stop moving. Such a good build. Skips in middle. Also, I installed the mod to expand on the what's called the slave guild, the lantern, the twin lanterns. So I could free the Argonians and the Khajiit, and I think that was one of the best playthrough I went through. My Argonia was just a liberator. It was so fun, like just fun, like a fun real role-playing playthrough. And maybe one day I'll do it on stream. It would be fine to play Morrowind from time to time. I don't know who's interested in Behind Tamriel mod. No, I haven't. I don't even know what it is actually. What it does? I played a little bit of isn't it called Tamriel? Yeah, anyway, I played it.
Halt. City's closed with the dragon. Riverwood's in danger.
I think I played something like 100 hours straight the first time I tried it, and then at some point I decided that maybe I should have some lunch. It was was really good. Like some of the cities, some of the cities, especially the Telvanni one, and I don't remember if it was Redoran, but they were so good. Connecting the blow. But that's the thing, right? Of the three things you said, the last one is the only real problem. because Morrowind does not look old and definitely doesn't look bad. Like it doesn't look like this, but if you like art over you know realistic graphic, which by the way it's what you get now in Skyrim. Skyrim is much worse than more modern games, right? I think Morrowind still artistically is superior to anything Skyrim has ever done. First of all, Morrowind has a personality. Skyrim is like a medieval fantasy. Morrowind is top 5 for me, behind Baldur's Gate 2.
My lord, what would you have me do then? You have to
Okay, now we need to talk about Baldur's Gate 2 though.
What's the meaning of it? Well, that explains why the guy.
Do you play with any mods, Joy, for Baldur's Gate, by the way?
So, you were... What
Have you tried NPCs expanded or whatever it's called for Baldur's Gate? Cause I need to go through. I want to play again.
Once. It's in the most immediate.
So I
If that dragon
I
is
actually
in the mountains,
Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not.
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
I actually play too much Baldur's Gate, so
yes, my Jarl.
nowadays I play with mods.
I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well, here. Take this as a small...
Man, KOTOR was such a good story. We need KOTOR again. KOTOR but no bugs, and finished.
Come, of course. Well, when I say fetch, go to Bleak Falls Bear. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
So I think my favorite game of all time is still Deus Ex, followed by New Vegas, immediately after. And then after New Vegas, probably Thief. Probably. Baldur's Gate is in the top 5, but not... I'm not sure I prefer it to Morrowind. The thing is, I like first-person games. I find them more immersive. So, I like a lot Baldur's Gate. I played a lot of Baldur's Gate. But I prefer first-person for those kind of games. Like, there are parts of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 where I can tell you what the sprite stands for. What it is in the background.
Those you sold me the other day were delicious, aren't they?
Okay, I need to go to Windham.
I always set some aside for myself when the traders bring them up from the south.
I'm sure. Once I met one of you. Do that, as promised. Let me show you if it.
So Baldur's Gate now, I'm playing it with a few mods. And recently, I used to solo run some max difficulty on BG2, but without Throne of Baal. I don't believe you that you do solo Throne of Baal. Maximum difficulty, that's insane. Just up to Irenicus, I guess. Really? Okay, yeah, then you are on another level. I can't do that. I can't, like, Throne of Baal for me is like... What do you like? What class do you play solo? Really? You play monk? Shit. That's not an easy playthrough solo. No protection for critical damage. That's
Take a look.
I mean, much respect. I could not. I'm just not strong enough. Okay. Let's do some bandit camps. Let's go and do the guy with the feather falling ring. Just run away and sling things. Monk is so brutal. Yeah, Monk is very brutal early game. Do you start from BG1 or you start from BG2? Because Monk in BG1 is so bad. My favorite class in the Baldur's Gate was Illusionist Thief. Was really fun to play. In modded Baldur's Gate I usually play Assassin, but because I play with the Artisans mods and Assassin is very strong. Like they added, Artisan added the ability to, first of all, true invisibility, which means the beholders and other dipshits can see you. And secondly, if you kill an enemy, you get into the shadow for 5 seconds, something like that. But my first no reload, Baldur's Gate 2 no reload, I think I've done it after having played the game for 15 years. Like, it's such a difficult game, even with a good team. Dark Moon Monk. You know, I don't know what it does. I never really went into the subclasses of the specialty. The subclasses? I don't know how they're called. Of the monk. Because I always consider the monk a bad class. Sorry. I'm an idiot. Hey! No, Gigalag. Gigalag Shield Bash build. It's taking forever to get online, but we're almost there, and that's why I'm going to die now, because I'm an idiot. So, but it's it's a Gigalag build. Gigalag, my thesis that I'm trying to prove is that Gigalag with shield is now probably the strongest build you can make. No, the title is correct. We decided halfway through to change, because we had a discussion about Gigalag, so the title is correct. I just I didn't fix it because I started the Magnus build first. Anyway, Baldur's Gate had so many good ideas.
Boss was looking for you. Said he'd be up at the. Hey!
No, don't run away. God, I hate this when it happens. Thank you, dipshit. He has a stuff, Run away. Right. Jump. Go up. Go here. Sorry, but this tough guy is going to kill me if I don't do this. How many bolts I have? 11. I can do this.
Dirty poaching lizard. Enough of this. Are you prepared to die? You won't leave here alive. No more.
Really?
I'll rip you apart, you dog.
Have you guys played Baldur's Gate 3?
You won't get the best of me. Prepare to die. Fool, I will see you dead.
How is it? Can you tell me how is it with compared to Baldur's Gate? Like, it's something that you would recommend to a BG2 one old timer? Is it much different? It's a completely different game. Okay, okay, all right. I heard good things, and honestly, probably I like it. It just I don't want like I'm very good at setting bad expectation for video games, like I did with Outer Worlds. Man, Outer Worlds was such a disappointment. Ah, fuck off. I still need to check about. Have you played the? Fuck off. Have you played the Pillar of Eternity? Fun game, quite different than one. Okay, okay, then I don't know. I need to think about it. Have you folks played it? Yeah, that's my problem. That if it's very similar to the original Sin, I guess I like it. It's just not my Baldur's Gate. Like I like Baldur's Gate different from original Sin. Oh, fuck off. I think you like the Grail first. Yeah. I need to play. I need to try that. But if I really like the. No, don't go and take this stuff. Don't take this stuff. Don't take this stuff. I really like Pillar of Eternity. I got the collector edition of Pillar of Eternity. It's probably one of my favorite games of all time. It's such a good game. It's not quite there with Baldur's Gate in terms of scope, but it is Baldur's Gate. It is 100% Baldur's Gate. Man, I need to do another playthrough of Baldur's Gate. Assassin solo again, like I've done last time. It was such a fun playthrough. Shadow Heart. Okay, I need to play Baldur's Gate 3, so I will understand the reference. So I won't feel old as I feel like now. I will. I really liked it. Yes, I think I really like them. Really, for me, it was one of the main sellers. The thing is, it depends. Like I like fantasy games, real fantasy games, not just medieval, you know. So for me, Pillars was really good on that regard. And it still is, actually. Like, Pillar 2 for me was more of a slog, because it was really a pirate game, and yeah, Pillars is very serious. Yeah. But it tackles some philosophical questions that are interesting, like about gods and things like that, which is fun. It's fun for me.
I'll rip your heart out.
I didn't like Pillars 2 that much, because it's a pirate team. You have this concept of, you know, a boat for traveling, and it's like, that's... Again, I like my Baldur's Gate type of game, and it's, any change is kind of weird to me. So, I tried to play Pillars 2, but I didn't like quite much. But like for instance, the Bard in Pillars is really good. Like there's a lot of good classes. The Baldur's Gate just, I don't know. Baldur's Gate doesn't have them. Like Baldur's Gate have some classes are just stronger than others. Yeah, exactly. I agree. I 100% agree with you. The managing a stronghold, but it should be optional. Like I should decide if I want to do it or not. In my opinion, like it would be much better. But I agree that it's better. Like if you you know, if you have a stronghold and you play like you know, kind of a noble, right, with your own house, then it's fine. But the ship is like, I don't know, it feels like it doesn't belong. Yeah, Torment was we did get another Torment, but it was terrible. We got Numenera, but it was so bad. Like, it's better to pretend it doesn't exist. I mean, come on, you have worlds that give birth to other worlds. You cannot beat Planescape Torment. There is nothing can beat Planescape. Planescape Torment is one of a kind. Planescape Torment is one of those games where you have a set of characters and each one is the main character. And it's very difficult to pick which one you prefer because they're all amazing. Every single character in that game, every single playable character is just a 10 out of 10. You can't win. You know, like, you try to pick the good, the one you prefer, and you can't. There is nothing you can do. You can't. You can't say Mort is worse than, you know, any other of the characters. You can't. Just the top, yeah, exactly. Just incredible writing. I have to admit, the main thread of Torment, it was kind of weird because the how's called the guy who wrote Torment. I don't remember the name, but anyway. The guy that also wrote the DLC of New Vegas is the guy that wrote Torment, right? And the main question... Avellone, thanks. Avellone. The main question of Torment is... No, Avellone, not Sawyer. Sawyer is great, but it's not the writer. Like, Sawyer's not... No, but the writing of Torment is 100% Avellone. Like, I'm going to die on this hill. You can tell it's the same as when you play Dead Money. Dead Money is 100% Avellone. It's a unique type of writing. It's like Hideo Kojima. They are very specific writers, right?
Never should have come here.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? We use a lot of stamina. We use too much stamina. We use too much stamina. Damn it. We use too much stamina!
Stand still.
I'm going to die, am I? And in Torment, Avellone has done a really good job, but the main story, the thread, like what can change the nature of a man. The question was a bit, when you get the final answer, I was like, okay, sure, Janet, that's maybe wasn't what I was expecting from that. No, it's literally anything, because the point of the question was whatever you want, right? Like, and then yeah, you can say law, but it's essentially any, like, I don't know. I was expecting something else. Still fun, still very fun. Like the set pieces of Planescape is what really make it. Okay, the environment, like the setting, Planescape setting is 10 out of 10 even without the game. But also like the set pieces and the for me the characters are the thing that sold me to the game. I love it so much. Just She was one of the best characters. Yeah, yeah. No, it wasn't one, but that's the thing, right? You can tell a video game has a good writing when a character that is not even the main villain or character or whatever, like she's just one of the many pieces, right? When you like her so much because she's, you know, she's interesting. Yeah, I agree. When I was a teenager too, it was like, okay, this I like. You know, like I don't care that probably she's going to be my enemy. I like yeah, I agree. I kill too. I will pay whatever they want. But I would need somebody like Avalon or Sawyer or like... The thing about Sawyer is that it seems like it cannot write anything good anymore. Like, I don't know, like they've done Pentinent. Pentinent was a good game, but not my kind of game. But then they've done stuff like Outerworld, where the writing is so bad, it's insane, it's offensive. Like, Outerworld is a game that is trying so hard to sell itself as a New Vegas-like game, and it's not. You don't know how to write. It seems like it's written by another company. I don't know. Avellone went to do Dead Matter 2, I think. No, not the Matter. What is it called? The zombie game. Like, dude, really? A zombie game? A zombie game. Yeah, Sawyer feels like it's... But that's... You know what's weird about Sawyer? It still talks about New Vegas. Like, Sawyer is the kind of guy who plays Fallout 4 New Vegas on stream. Like, he clearly has interest for that kind of game. You know, like, maybe less the fantasy-like, but definitely the New Vegas type of games. Because otherwise you don't spend your entire freaking, you know, week talking about New Vegas. You know what I mean? Like, what do we do now? I guess we can I can do Altered Steam, I guess. So that's the weird stuff. Like, there is this this weird juxtaposition of him clearly being burned out, but also yeah, fair point. You grow. Yeah. Fair point. Yeah, but that's sad. It feels like we lost some really good stuff there. Like, it really, like, one of the saddest feeling for me right now is the realization that I will not get another New Vegas. Like, the absurdity is having another Baldur's Gate, but not another New Vegas. I don't know. It's but it's not even Kane. Like, all the people. I wonder Bloodlines. Yeah, Bloodlines, but likely no. I don't know. Following Bloodlines has been a nightmare. Like, it was... What a development cycle they had with Bloodlines. Also, Microsoft just cancelled the Perfect Dark sequel because Microsoft needs to burn and just fucking combust and die. Microsoft needs to die. Fucking... Damn it. Microsoft is going to be one of the biggest mistakes we ever had in the gaming industry. They're working on a remake of KOTOR. They're working... Wait. Who's working on a remake of KOTOR? Which KOTOR? The first one? Man, KOTOR 2 story was such a good story. 10 out of 10. It's such a... Like, you know the good story. When you look at something and say, this good. We don't get this kind of good. But by Microsoft, yeah, good luck with that. those morons can do good gaming if I tell them, if the guy, the Hideo Kojima telling them how to do games. And Microsoft is now laying off people because AI and like we lost the sequel to Perfect Dark because they couldn't manage Perfect Dark. Like, come on, dude. Just don't buy the IP if you don't want to develop it. Ah, okay, Microsoft is not. Who is then?
You think you can take me?
Wait, but it's not Obsidian? I thought it was Obsidian, the title. So... I haven't played Bloodline enough. I need to go back. I don't even remember it. Everybody keeps telling me it's so good. I need to play it again. Yeah, so we're talking about EA.
Yes.
So we're talking about EA for KOTOR. Yeah, good luck with that. No, really. Like, I have so little respect for what they've done to BioWare. Like, BioWare. Like, what they've done to BioWare is...
It's nothing. Mercy.
I don't know, have you seen what they've done with Andromeda and like the only good thing that come out from yeah, exactly. It's not that like I like to think it is, but it's not. It's not. It's sad to say, but we don't get that BioWare anymore. For some reason, I don't understand why. Because it's not like Mass Effect didn't have success. You know, like, or Dragon Age. Dragon Age was one of the most influential titles. Like, I don't get, how do you take that and say, nah, let's not do that anymore. But BioWare, yeah, that's true. And it's a shame. Because if you like their games, you know, knowing that they're not them anymore, it's a shame. Like, it feels so bad. It feels wrong. It feels like... Dragon Age is a wasted opportunity, by the way. Because Dragon Age could have been really a new gen game for them and series and...
Not impressed.
Yeah. I don't know, But even then, right, let's assume that Sawyer is not, you know, the old Sawyer. There must be other people that can do that kind of stuff, right? Like, right now it feels like it's a one in a kind, like the New Vegas. It feels like nobody understands why it worked. It's such a weird feeling. She has a frost.
Pray to Stendar while you can.
She has a frost spell. Yeah, she has a frost thing. Yeah, it's a great war, pretty much. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my point. Exactly what I wanted to say. It's it was a good idea, Dragon Age, and then they just I don't know, they ruined it. And I hope they never do it the same thing to holy shit, that's high level. Oh my god, that's high level. Yeah, that's the anti this build. If we win this battle, is against her. She's the enemy of the plate. I've heard really good things on Pathfinder. That's a good... I should have a look. I've heard very good things. And you're confirming even more, so I assume they're good. Yeah, I could have a look. Why not? Sounds like the kind of games that I enjoy.
You puny weakling.
Man, we do no damage.
What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do?
I don't know how I deal with the mage yet. I'm trying to think about the strategy. That's why I'm moving around. Because she's casting fire spells. She has a staff.
Good on you.
Yeah, she is going to cast also frost spells, and the frost spells will kill me. Because the frost spells will make me go slower.
I fought worse than you. No one has the north. I'll have your head.
Okay, let's recover stamina and then we fight her. I hope I'm able to fight her. Not sure. Man, of all the enemies, the trickster is high level. Dang it. Okay, I see. Yeah, it's GG. If that's the damage you do with the sword, my friend. Yeah, Gigalag is such a good build. It's not the... early on is a bit difficult, but... it's a good build. What's your favorite New Vegas DLC? If you have one. Ah, nice. I have a feeling we are very alike, you and me. I agree. Dead money. Not even thinking about it. Old World Blues, yes, I like that too. But between the two, I probably prefer Dead Money. Old World Blues had the ability to make me cry once. I have to admit that seeing Boru's dog and him talking about the dog was a bit too much. Maybe it was I don't know. But that was still good, very good. But if I had to pick between the two, definitely Dead Money. Gabe, yeah. The first time I have to admit it was a tough one with Gabe. Like I watched it, I was like, holy shit! I had dogs too. So when I realized, I was young. So when I realized, what happened and how good Gabe was as a dog, like I was like, this is amazing. And that's the incredible part of Old Obsidian. Like you make something like Old World Blues that is clearly intended to be satirical, okay, and funny, and it's not to be serious, to be too serious, right? And then they put the story like that into the game, right? And it's perfectly like it doesn't feel alien or as it doesn't belong. It belongs perfectly to the story, to the point where it's such a good moment where you reach that. Like, the game is not serious, but then you get to that point, you're like, oh, this matter. You should play Dead Money. if you never played it, you need to be at high level because it's a bit tough. But I think Dead Money has some of the best characters. So Dead Money is Avalon. Dead Money is Planescape Torrent Avalon at his top game. Top game, if you ever wondered how good Avalon can get at writing, Dead Money is Avalon at his top game. Yeah, the way it writes the characters, the settings, where you find them, what's around them, how they behave, how they talk to you. That's like, if you want to experience distilled Avalon story, that's him. And it's so especially if you like Planescape, there are some things that kind of match. It's this idea of, you know, this Moby Dick idea, like this obsession in the head of people and how they drive people to do certain things, and it's really good. I cannot stress this enough. I'm really bad at expressing what I'm trying to say, but it's really good. Like for me, Dead Money is a masterpiece. I didn't like Honest Heart too much, except for the oh god, how's the name of the guy? So I didn't like the main characters of Dead Money. So I'm not the kind of guy who likes Joshua. I know a lot of people like him. I'm not the Joshua Graham stan. I never been. No, the guy that is dead. The guy that you find dead. The guy that has all the terminals and the crates. The father. How's called? How's his name? Randall. Can it be Randall? I don't know. I'm so bad at names. That story is another one that made me cry. Finding the final letter. His final letter on top of the hill with the with the unique with the service rifle. That was one hell of a moment for me. Like, I didn't like the DLC at all, but finding his diary and his story, and especially because it gives you a Randall Clark. Thanks, Randall. And it gives you, it's a very well written story. So you have this, okay, you can feel how much time has passed, Which is another difference with Bethesda. Bethesda doesn't understand what 200 years are. And then you have, Obsidian writing Randall, the diary, where each year has something important happening in it, right? And finding Randall Clark, that was one hell of a moment. That was really, whew. Whew. Then you need to try the other ones. Honest Art is like it's like surface level. The environment was good. Yeah, I agree. Not. I don't want to say it wasn't. It was definitely good. But story-wise, I didn't like it as much as the other ones. Uranium Fever. No, I don't know what we're going to play, but I like Uranium Fever. If you want a recommendation of somebody who has played hundreds of hours of, probably thousands of hours of New Vegas, Uranium Fever is where it stands. Just at the beginning starts from New Vegas. Don't do Fallout 3. Just go to New Vegas. It is. For me, the minimum New Vegas playthrough is at least 100 hours, but I need to skip a lot of stuff. And it sucks to skip stuff in New Vegas, because it really sucks. Like, I usually get level 20, then usually skip on the starts, I immediately do Old World Blues, Dead Money, and then Lonesome Road, but I don't like Lonesome Road, so it's, I don't know. Lonesome Road is another one where the antagonist is a tiny bit too much for me. A disable fast travel makes the playthrough so much better. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Man, but you know, even thinking about that money and World War Blues, I'm like, I want to do another playthrough. Because I don't know why, I don't know what's about New Vegas, but every time I think about the game, I want to go back into it. A mute so streaming wouldn't be so much fun, lol. Well, how other mute people stream? Like, there are some good streamers that can speak, right? So it could be, you never know. Yeah, exactly. The better the bull. What's to not like of the old? Exactly. That's my point. What to not like? Like everything. If you shut up one day, I will like the DLC. I promise. But we both know it's not going to shut up. So I'm a bit scared. That guy has a dwarven Warax. What? We can parry? We don't take that?
You ready to die today? Son of a bastard!
This is the end for you.
Okay, that was a bit too much though. I do streams sometimes for friends in Discord. No, I understand it can be difficult. I didn't want to imply that it's... But if you want, you should try. Like, I think people may find it interesting. And also, it's a good way to connect to people, especially if you like to talk about video games or to stream video games.
Prepare to die!
Just if you never played Old World Blues, prepare for a ride. just don't take it too seriously. Because it's one hell of a ride, the Old World Blues.
You can kill me. It's time to die, dog. Is that the best you can do? Come on!
Gonna rip you open!
No! Kill you. Gods! Oh!
But Wildcard is not supported anymore. The guy had a lot of problems lately. It's still a very good one, but it's aging. I really suggest to install Uranium Fever, guys, if you want to play something like Wildcard. It's maintained, the people that work on it are amazing. And it's a much more balanced experience compared to... Yeah, Viva New Vegas is another one that works pretty well, yeah. But if I play New Vegas nowadays, I would install Uranium Fever. It's just better. You can start directly from New Vegas. You can skip Fallout 3, and it's pretty good. I should have lunch at some point. Okay, what do I want to do next? Okay, one sec. Let's think about this. We can go blocking 50. No, we should go heavy armor 50. We got the elemental perk. Yeah. There we go. We're powering bashes. And now we have the the shield can charge. Let's have a look at the armor. The guy had a Nordic armor, which means magic defense. Yeah, 96 more armor, definitely better. $1,013 and 51 magic resist. We're in good shape. We're in good shape. If I can get heavy armor to 50, then we should get the resistances up. Shock won't be a problem anymore. For frost we need Yingol, but you know, we're getting there. All right, I need to have lunch. I've been postponing it for way too long. But this is going well. I may continue after lunch, probably 1 hour or two from now, and it's going to be again the Chikalak build. The goal is still to get to Yingol and get his shield, because once you have his shield, we can do any undead content, which means we go to kill Gatrick. So we will get the playthrough will get a bit faster, in the sense that we will do Ingold and Gatrick, and then once we get Gatrick, we can kill anything. Thank you. It was amazing to talk to you. Really good to talk to you guys. So have a nice day. Bye bye.